Everybody, I wanted to introduce my new little guinea pig, Artie, but he is really shy. I was going to wait to make this video, and in fact I have waited, but I don't know how much longer I can wait because I'd like to get him when he's at least not fully grown. He is around 9 months old. I'm going to be talking about his name, his color, his breed, and his personality. So I'll put timestamps in the description in case you're not interested in everything. Although it will kind of flow naturally, so I would recommend watching the whole thing if you want to know everything there is to know about him, or as much as I can share or feel I can share. All of my guinea pigs have been named after plants since the very first one I had as a little girl. And I think that's easy with girls, or at least a little bit easier with girls, but I wanted a boy. I had a few names that sounded okay, like Periwinkle, and then calling him Perry I thought was kind of cute. But nothing was really clicking with me when I was watching the Artemis mission, and I thought, wait a minute, I used to watch this old show called The Wild Wild West, and my favorite character on there was named Artemis. And even though it's spelled with one letter different at the end, I thought that was a really neat name. But the real problem is, all of my guinea pigs had been named after plants. So I had to go looking and seeing if there was anything close to Artemis. Well, it turns out there is Artemisia, and I'm like, that's close enough. It's spelled like the Artemis mission with IA on the end, rather than like Artemis in the Wild Wild West, but close enough. I thought it would also be cute for him to have a middle name, and I found Woody, which was Woodii, which I thought could kind of refer to Toy Story character. So I thought I had a name, but still the middle name wasn't quite fitting with me, and I thought, wait a minute, what about if there's something close to Artemis Gordon, the character on the Wild Wild West? And even though it's spelled totally differently, I'm sure it's pronounced totally differently, there's Artemisia goratensis. I thought that's the closest you're ever going to get to Artemis Gordon in a plant. So his official name that I gave him is Artemisia goratensis, but obviously he's Artie. I call him Artemis as well. The reason I think Artemis is a special name is that if he lives a decent long amount of life, he will be alive when people set foot on the moon again, and I just thought that was really significant in the life of an animal that you can only expect to live 4 to 8 years, sadly, that he would be alive during such an amazing part of life experience. Even though he'll never know, I just thought that was significant and pretty neat. I'm hoping you can see him a little bit better here and see his face and how it's darker than the rest of him, and his ears are darker. He has color points like a Siamese cat, where his feet are dark, his nose is dark, his ears are dark. And it's just a really unique and interesting coloration. His breed is a Peruvian, and you can kind of tell by this long hair that just wants to go in his face. Peruvians have long, straight hair, and part of it goes forward like this. I've seen funny pictures of Peruvian guinea pigs where their hair is just combed all the way out on each side, and they look like a little wig sitting on a table. I have had a couple other Peruvians, and they were both females. One of them, I don't like to play favorites, but one of them was probably one of my favorite guinea pigs I've ever had, and I have quite a lot up there with her, but she was just so fun. I just loved that guinea pig so much. The second one I got was really shy, didn't want to be handled, didn't want to be held at all, and so I just kind of let her be friends with the other one. As for Artie's personality, I don't want to share too much when it comes to details, but it does sound like he had a hard start at life. He's afraid of everything, and I just feel so badly for him. That's one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, is I want to cut this off. I just feel like that might be scaring him, to have that hair flopping in his face, and as it grows back, as he gets older, you know, he can get used to it slowly, but I'm a little worried that that might be scaring him a little bit. He's also thin, and guinea pigs usually love to eat, so we're working on that. I've lately been giving him some critical care to eat, which he seems to like, and just, you know, free feed as much as he wants to eat because he needs to bulk up. I've been feeling that he seems to have a tummy that's getting a little bit bigger, so that's a happy thing. I wanted to introduce Artie. I'm going to keep this video pretty short because I want him to be able to leave. I don't think he wants to be in the video. No, you don't want to. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.